Hello friends, today we will see how to write a basic Selenium Java code. So first of all, what are we going to test? So we'll go through a test website which is newtours.demo.aut.com. Here we can just demonstrate the login function. So for that I'm just inspecting the elements from the HTML of page. So I'm just copying the title of the page, which is Welcome Mercury Tours, and also we'll just inspect three of the XPaths that we are going to use later. So for username, so as you can see, we can actually create custom XPath from the HTML of the page. So here I'm gonna create one, a very simple one. I'll make another video, a separate video explaining how to create custom XPaths, but for now, as the tag was input, I've used it, and then attribute that I'm using was @name. So the element name was username. So as you can see, only one element is available with this XPath. Similarly for password, so this is very important. We should be having only one element with that particular XPath on the entire page, so that there won't be any problems in accessing that element. So I've just copied these. Now I'll just go to the next page and see the title of that page, so that we can put an assertion to check whether that page was correctly loaded or not. So the title is Find a Flight Mercury Tours. So I'll just keep a note of it. So now first of all, we'll have to download Chrome driver. So this is a driver exe which is Chrome specific. So according to the browser that you're using, you can download the driver for the same. So I'm using Chrome, I'm downloading the Chrome driver. If you're using Firefox, you can go ahead with that, like that. So you can just Google it and go to the official site. Here you have to download the Chrome version, Chrome driver according to the Chrome version. So to check that, we'll go to the Chrome, and in help you'll find about Google Chrome, and here you can see that the version is 83. So since I'm using Chrome version 83, I'll just download this Chrome driver. I've chosen Windows here, so this zip will get downloaded. Once the download is completed, we'll have to extract it, and we'll make a note of the path where we have placed the driver also. So I'm just extracting it in a folder, but I think there's one more Chrome driver.exe in it. So I already had one, so I just replaced it. So now we'll write the code for the same. So I'll just create a new Maven project. We won't select the archetype or anything, we'll just create a simple project. So the Maven project structure has 4 source folders and one pom.xml. So in the pom.xml, you can write the dependencies that you want to use. So since we are using Selenium, we'll just add a dependency of Selenium, and also we'll add testng for assertion purpose. So in the dependencies section, I'll just paste 2 dependencies. This you can find out by simple Google it, and you will get it from the Maven repository official site. So then the project will get built. Then you'll see that these jars are added in the Maven dependency section. So as you can see, Selenium is there, and if we'll scroll down, we'll find testng somewhere. I think Yeah, there it is. So testng is also downloaded. So now we don't need the 3 source folders: source main Java, source main resources, and source test resources. So I'm just deleting those. I'm as of now creating a single class inside source test Java. So I'll just create a package first. So in the real world we don't do this generally. We create an entire framework for the same, and I will also create another video for creating a framework, a page object model framework. But as of now I'm going to do it with a single class, because this is just a login feature that we are explaining. Yeah, so I've just created a class called Mercury Tools Test. So I'll create a main function in it. So inside this, the first thing that I'm going to do is setting the Chrome driver property. So you have to set a system property which will point to the Chrome driver path. So we'll use system.setProperty, and the property name is webdriver.chrome.driver. And then we'll provide the path of the Chrome driver. Now we'll create a WebDriver object. This is the driver with the object that is going to, drive the entire thing. So we have created one object which is WebDriver driver equal to new Chrome driver. Similarly for Firefox, you have Firefox driver, and so on and so forth. You can use Ctrl+Shift+O to import the missing imports. Then we'll just do driver.get. This will navigate to the website that we want. Okay, so so I've pasted the site here. Now once the site gets loaded, just maximizing the window so that we can see it clearly. So driver.manage.window.maximize, this is the function to maximize window. Then I'll just put an assertion here to check for the window title. So it's assert equals. So what this does is, this will compare the two values that you are providing. So the first value that I'm providing is the driver.get window title. So from the get title you will get the string which you are getting in the runtime, whereas you know already what was the title of the page. So it was Welcome Mercury Tools. So this will compare both of those. If it is same, then only it will go to the next line, or else it will just fail there. So now to log into the website, it's very simple. We'll just do driver.findElement. Find element basically does what find element does is it is going to find the element with whatever identifier you are providing. So for now I'm providing XPath, so I've used by.xpath. By is a class, and by.xpath, and now I'll give the XPath that we have fetched from there. And then we'll do send keys. Send keys is a function that will push the key sequence that we have provided to that element. I'll just copy this thing and I'll do the same for password also. There was minor change in the XPath, so I'll update the password and I'll just update the XPath as well. Similarly, I'll do it for the login button also. But this time we'll just use the method click. So what this will do is, it is going to find that element and perform a click on it. So as you can see, I've just I'm not using too much of autocomplete, because I just want to practice, so that when you're there for an interview you won't get an ID to do it. So you just practice that way. So now I've used assert, but in a different way. I'm just checking whether the title has a particular substring or not. So the substring is find a flight, and post that I've just added a print statement and driver.close, and now I'll run it. So to run this, I'll just go and do run as and Java application. So on the console we can see, yeah, these are some missing dependencies that we can add if needed, but this won't really affect that much. This is a logging dependency, and yeah, so as you can see, it started the Chrome driver, and yeah, so now the driver is launched. It navigated to that website, maximized the window, added values and signed in. Yeah, for a second it went there and it verified. So if you liked the video, please hit like and click on subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet. Don't forget to click the bell icon to receive notifications. Thank you.